there, my name is Jade and I am your instructor live trainer. Welcome to your first class of your back care program. So I'm going to take you through this short video. So I invite you to join me taking a seat on a chair with your feet grounded on the floor. Try to focus first on lengthening through the spine. So let's lift up and out of the hips, roll the shoulders down the back. Try and create some space between the shoulders and the ears. And then I'm going to invite you to take a breath in as you bring the arms up all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a full body seated stretch here. So we lift up and out of the hips. As you do this, try not to let the shoulders creep up towards the ears and try not to flare those ribs. Let's breathe out as we bring the arms back down by the sides. So we're going to do that twice more. So we take a breath in through the nose, reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, lengthen through the spine, and exhale through the mouth as you bring the arms back down. Let's do that one more time. A slow breath in. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Try not to flare the ribs. And then exhale as you bring the arms down. This time we're going to come into a side reach. So your right arm only is going to come all the way up towards the ceiling. Just gently placing your left hand onto your thigh. Try not to twist the chest. Keep the chest and the hips square to the front. From here, we go up and over to the top diagonal of the room. Try now to think about opening up through the right rib cage. So make space here through the side body and maybe focusing on taking a big full breath into that right rib cage whilst we're here. Try not to let that arm collapse in front of the face. So we make sure we're really stretching and making space through the side body. And then gently bring that body alignment back to center. Slowly bring the right hand down and we'll switch sides. So we take the left arm all the way up. Once again, keep the body square to the front. Lift up and out of the hips first, make space. And then side bend, keeping the arm back so the chest is open. There's space through the front of the body, down through the rib cage and out through the hip. Slow, steady breath here into the left rib cage. Try not to collapse into the right, so keep yourself lifted and supported. Slowly come back up to center and gently bring that hand down. This time we're going to take a gentle twist. So we'll come back lifting the right arm up towards the ceiling. Now this time I'm going to invite you to find the back of your chair. So I'm going to take the right hand. So I'm going to turn slightly so I can place my right hand on the back of the chair. The left hand stays rested onto the thighs. Now I'm going to use the chair as a prop to pull myself around. And I invite you to look over your right shoulder. Try to keep the hips square to the front. Make space through the spine. So as you inhale, grow taller. And as you exhale, try and twist and pull yourself a little bit further. And then we'll slowly, gradually bring yourself back to center. Inhale, reach that arm all the way up so we realign ourselves. And then exhale, bring that arm down. Let's do the other side. So we inhale, left arm lifts, make space through the spine. Remember, try not to lift the shoulder. Exhale, bring the left hand to find the back of the chair. Have a little rotation here. And then ground the feet, keep the knees together and gently pull yourself around. So don't be afraid to use your prop, grounding down through the feet, pulling yourself around, looking over the back shoulder. And this twist is a really lovely way to release any tension through the back chain of the body. Let's slowly make our way all the way back to center. Ease yourself off. Inhale as you lift up, lengthen that spine. And then exhale as we slowly bring the arms down. Let's bring both arms up. Inhale, sweeping all the way up towards the ceiling. This time, I invite you to interlace your hands together. And we're going to gently place the hands behind the head. So first off, let's peel the elbows back. So we're opening through the chest. Drop the shoulders away from the ears so there's space. And also just gently press your head into your hands. Use it as a little bit of support. We're going to do what's called a seated cat and cow. So we inhale, take the eye line up towards the ceiling now as you arch slightly through the lower back. And then we exhale, bring the chin towards the chest, bring the elbows towards one another, curve through the spine as you look down at your belly, and you're gently bringing that chin a little closer towards the chest. Let's do that again. We inhale, peel the body up, take the elbows back, eye line looks up towards the ceiling. arching through that lower back, using the head, a little bit of support here. And then bringing the chin towards the chest, elbows coming towards each other as you curve through the back. Make space in the shoulder blades, in the upper back, looking down at the belly. I'm going to do that one last time, peeling yourself up. Inhale, pull the elbows back, eye line lifts, try not to drop the head, keep control. And exhaling, we bring the chin to the chest, elbows towards one another, gently curve through the spine and easing that head down. So don't be afraid to apply a little bit of pressure here. Don't pull on the neck, just a little bit of pressure to release into the neck and the upper back. Let's peel the elbows wide, realign the spine, so a long spine here. Ease off through the hands slightly, but still keep the hands behind the head. We're going to rotate. So taking the left elbow back, the right elbow comes slightly forwards. Now pausing here, think about pressing the feet into the ground, trying to keep the hips square. Dropping those shoulders down. And try to activate through the core, so draw the belly button in towards the spine. We're going to work on activating through the core as we move through this program. We'll slowly sweep through the middle. Let's take it the other way. Right elbow comes back, left elbow comes forwards. Keep the hips level at the front, gently twisting around, trying to take that right elbow a little further back. Few slow, steady breaths while you're here, breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And then we delicately make our way back to center. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up towards the ceiling, and exhale as we bring the hands down to place them onto the thighs. We're going to do a gentle roll down here. So keeping the hands rested on the thighs, the chin comes towards the chest. You round the shoulders forward, slide the hands down towards your knees, and as you do so, you're curving the back and looking at your belly button. So chin is on the chest, shoulders are rounded. Think about tucking the tailbone under, and what that means is you're kind of rolling through the bottom to press the lower back away. Then as you come up, you roll up through the spine, ripple back up, the shoulders come down, and the chin comes off the chest last. This is called a prep roll down. So let's do that again. Chin comes to the chest, you round the shoulders forwards, start to slide the hands down towards the knees as you look down at your belly button, curving the body here. Big breath into the back body, and then rolling up. Imagine your spine like Lego. You want to restack every vertebrae, peeling yourself back up. The shoulders and the head come on top last. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, round the shoulders forward, slowly curving yourself all the way down, sliding the hands to the knees, looking down at the belly button here. And then gently peeling yourself up, thinking of a perfect posture as you roll yourself all the way back up. Place the hands onto the hips, simply taking your feet hip distance apart now. I'm going to do a pelvic tilt with you just to get some movement through the lower body. So I'm going to invite you to press your hips forwards and arch your lower back slightly. So I'm really curving through the spine as I'm pressing the hips forwards. Then I go the other way. I mentioned tucking the tailbone under. You roll through the bottom, tuck your hips under, and draw the belly button towards your spine. So now I'm curving the lower back and making a C shape. I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to press my hips forwards. Think about your coccyx, that bone right at the top of your bottom. Point it up towards the ceiling. Really try and tilt through the pelvis and arch the back. And then you go the other way, tuck the tailbone under, roll through the bottom, draw the belly to the spine, and try and make a C curve. Let's do that one more time. This is called a pelvis tilt. And as we move through this program, we will do this on the ground at a later date. A great way to get some mobility through the spine. Tuck the tailbone under one last time here. This is a really good one to do if you struggle with tension, tightness in the lower back. Let's find a neutral spine. A neutral spine means somewhere in the middle. So you haven't got that big arch and you haven't got that tuck under of the tailbone either. Somewhere stable and controlled. Now let's reset the hands onto the thighs. Again, we're going to reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. This time I invite you to take the right hand over the head towards your left ear. Gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Please be delicate when it comes to a neck stretch. And then we extend the left arm out, flexing the hand, so pull the fingers up towards the ceiling and slightly take that hand back. Just gently, don't go too far. Lengthen through the spine, pause here. A few slow, steady breaths, as this pose can take your breath away if you are struggling with tension through the upper back. One last breath here. Be careful as you bring the left hand in. Realign through the neck. Reach the right arm up and slowly bring that hand down. Let's do the other side to finish. So we sweep the left arm all the way up, lift up and out of the hips, make space. Bring it towards the right ear. Gently bring the left ear to the left shoulder. So we're not pulling, we're delicately applying some pressure. And then we take the right hand away, push the heel of the hand away, press the arm back ever so slightly, shoulders away from ears, make space. And you're keeping that neutral position of the spine that I mentioned, trying not to collapse into the lower back. Slow breath here, in through the nose, gently out through the mouth. And then bring in the right hand to the thigh, realign in the neck, sweep the left arm all the way up and gently bring the arm down. Let's take one breath in to finish. Inhale, sweep all the way up, lengthen, make space, and breathe out through the mouth as you gently bring the arms back down. I hope you enjoyed that session, and I will see you for session number 2.